Hi, this is Abundance, Luxury, and Influence Week. And so this week we are opening up to gaining more luxury, more abundance, and more influence in our lives. And today my act of abundance is that I have 4.5 hours in which I can do whatever I want without needing to worry about what Alex is doing because he's with a babysitter. And along the way in my time today, somebody asked me, like, what do moms do when they have so much time to themselves? And I just had to laugh because what I did today is I walked the Sayulita beach to this place called Los Muertos, which is the beach of the dead. And to get there, you walk through the cemetery. And so what I've done today is I came to the cemetery and I cried. And I was especially drawn to the graves of young children. And I don't think I'm going to make it through this video without crying. And whenever I do this walk, it's a pilgrimage for me. I believe that death is a very sacred energy, and it's something that we carry with us through all of our life. As humans, we come into these mortal bodies, and it's a beautiful gift to be alive and to be able to experience. And when we go on to other things. But the acts of birth and death are things that we all share. And so I came on this walk, on this pilgrimage today to acknowledge the rebirth of myself as somebody who takes time to be without my child. Because as a single parent for the last 4.3 months, and it's a lot. And being a business, like a mompreneur, along with a single parent is possibly one of the most difficult, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. And so when I came on this pilgrimage, it was to honor myself for taking time away from my son to nurture and to honor myself in that and to give back to myself. And it's beautiful because I don't do this often enough. And so for me to have 4.5 hours where I can just decide where I want to sit, what I want to do, where I want to go, what I want to buy, who I want to talk to, where I want to be, for 4.5 hours straight without, to be totally in control of my own space, without thinking about my work, or without thinking about my son, is such luxury. It's such luxury. And so it's a double gift today of walking into the space and giving thanks for that, and then also being drawn to these children's tombs in the cemetery. And it's impossible for me to look at a child's tomb without thinking about the times in my life where I was so overwhelmed and so desperate and so incapable of asking for help that in my mind the easiest solution would be to die. And the next easiest solution, and the only reason that was the easiest solution, was because I knew that I couldn't get away with killing Alex. There was no way that I would be able to not get caught in that and end up in jail. I didn't want to do that. But that, for many months, maybe many years, I don't know, that was my low place, that was my destitute, and so when I see these tombs of children who did go early and whose parents mourned them, I have to acknowledge that part of myself that wanted him gone and wanted to be gone myself. And so luxury for me today was to really lean into that feeling and give the remaining parts of myself that still felt that way the space to bubble up and be free and to no longer be contained in part inside of me. For me this week, that's luxury. And my heart goes out to all of those parents who have lost a child, because I don't know what it's like, but I did hear a mom once whose child had just died, had been killed, and the sound of her heart and her scream was like nothing I had ever heard before. And I knew that that was a warning shot from the universe, because I was in a low place at that point, and I knew that was a warning shot. It was like it got created in my outside sphere, not my world, but one world out, right, 2 houses over. And so I know that I've come close, and I know that I haven't experienced it. And I also know the pain that comes with the guilt, that comes with the resentment and the frustration and the helplessness that comes with the guilt of the thought of, I wish you weren't fucking here because you're driving me nuts. And I'm so grateful for the space to just let it be and let it go today. And I commit, you know, this is my commitment and this is my journey to self-care. Because the reason I felt like that was because I didn't feel like I had anybody else I could reach out to. It was because I didn't feel like there was anybody who would help me, because I didn't feel like I had a choice, because there was this annoyed, grumpy little creature who I was responsible for making happy that I couldn't make happy, that was just driving me insane. And all of that's okay. And it happened because I didn't have the support, and I didn't know how to ask for the support. And so asking for the support and receiving the support and being the support for others is like now a part of my world, and that's really beautiful, and I want to honor that. And that's luxury. Luxury is like having the time to do whatever it is that you want to do. So if you're not a parent, or if you're a parent of an older kid, just like take a moment and celebrate the luxury of it. It's freaking luxurious to choose what you want to do for 4.5 hours. I ate ice cream by myself, double cone, because it was awesome. Anyways, that story's been inside of me for a long time, and I think it's really important to share with people, because when I was there, I didn't realize that other people were ever frustrated with their children. I didn't realize that other people felt overwhelmed, and it's something that doesn't always get talked about as a parent, as a single parent entrepreneur. It's like, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. And so if you're in that place, like, reach out, ask for help. If you know somebody in that place, just offer help, because they won't ask and they won't reach out. Maybe they will. Anyway, this has been Super Vulnerable Share Moment of the Week from Elena Herder of evolvinghumanity.com and the Joygasmic Path of Business. God. Okay, have a beautiful day. I'm going to go enjoy my luxurious afternoon. Bye, guys.